Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I wanted to make this video real quick because something's happening, a first in Cambodia. Something exciting, something that fills a niche in this country, and something you might be interested in. I know I am. Whether I'll actually do it or not is another thing, but it definitely sounds cool. And I can't wait to tell you about that. But first, as always, I want to remind you that I have books for sale, and if you want to read any of the books you see on your screen, simply click the link in the description. It will take you right there. You can pick up my book, Live in Cambodia, A Guide for Living in the Kingdom of Wonder, and all my other books as well. And if you want to help support the channel, there are links down below for PayPal and Ko-Fi.com, and you can certainly do that, and it's always appreciated. $150 more this month, and we are all set. Thank you for those that have donated. We appreciate you. And if you want to, and if you can, and if you want to, there's links down below. All right. So you probably already know this. I've talked about all these different options before on ways to get around Cambodia. You got commercial air flights, of course. You have vans and bus services, and of course you have private vehicles. People are always advertising to get from one city to another for a certain price, and all of those are viable options. They're all fairly reasonably priced, but there is another one coming, and this is something new to experience. It fills a niche in this country, and it's set to open either by the end of this year or early next year, according to the people in authority. And that is going to be a seaplane. And that just sounds exciting, getting on a seaplane. You know, it's going to start in Phnom Penh, and it will fly to many destinations in Cambodia, such as Siem Reap, such as Sihanoukville, such as Battambang, Koh Rong. So all these places that have a place where a seaplane can land, they're going to be in operation. And this is another great move by Cambodia in expanding its tourism operations and giving more options to different groups of people. Because, of course, a seaplane is not going to be the most economic way to get around. But there's good reason to start it, because there are people that want the more luxurious experiences, especially if they're here for 2 weeks on a vacation. You know, they save their money. They can't wait to go on their vacation, get away from work, and do something unique, do something special. Have those memories forever, kind of. And a seaplane would certainly fit that bill, because it's the first one of its kind in Cambodia. So that would be exciting to get in. I believe they're going to start with prices at $300 per hour. I believe that's what it said, all the way up to more, I guess, first class kind of option. A more luxurious trip is going to be more expensive. But it fills a niche for more high-end travelers, high-end, bigger money expats, I guess you can say, people who have the money and want to experience something that probably not the majority of people are going to be able to experience, depending on your budget, of course. But, we got noise outside. But still, I think this is a great option for Cambodia. I was really excited because Cambodia is trying to get away from this kind of banner that's over it, that it's just a cheap destination for people to travel, kind of low rent, low end. And they're actively doing things to increase their tourism and travel options, giving people who want that less expensive trip. Those options are certainly going to be here for a long time. And of course, people who want something different, something unique, something that will cost a little more, but it will be something that you'll experience that not a lot of other people can, such as a seaplane. and other things that are in the works right now. I'll tell you about them as they become official, because I don't want to speak too soon and then have something go wrong. You know how these businesses are. Sometimes things can go awry when you're dealing with paperwork and red tape and things like that. But yeah, this is another move by Cambodia to increase its tourism, give people different options, different price options and ranges of things to do. And I kind of like the idea of a seaplane. I think that would be pretty cool. You know, you want to go to, you know, maybe you want to move or visit Phnom Penh or Siem Reap, but you want to go to Koh Rong, you know, experience the beach life for a few days, you know, get yourself a bungalow, sit on the beach, drink some fruity tropical alcoholic drinks and chill out. And now you have the other option other than taking a van or a bus, which is much less expensive. However, you know, you're going to be crowded in with a bunch of other people. It's going to take, you know, 8 to 12 hours depending on the traffic and the roads and everything. And even a private car, which is a lot nicer and roomier because you're hiring it just for yourself or for you and your partner or whatever. Again, you're dealing with a time factor on the roads. And same thing even if you have your own motorbike and you want to take off somewhere, there's a time factor to think of. In a seaplane, for most destinations, or from what I read, they're going to take like an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, depending on where you're going. And you get that great, nice, over the country view out the window, you know, the whole way. And of course, they're going to, you know, because it's a smaller plane, it's going to be limited to a certain amount of people. And so, yeah, it'll be a nice, relaxing way to travel, I think. I'm kind of excited about it. I don't know. I think it's a great move. I think it's going to serve its purpose. Like I said, I don't think the majority of people are going to want to pay, you know, $600 for a trip to go somewhere. But there are enough people, I think, who want that more luxurious option that will take it, and I think it'll be very successful. The same company has Seaplane in operation in Thailand, I believe. And according to them, it's doing very, very well. And Cambodia was their next logical step to expand their operations. Like I said, they just made the agreement between different companies. Now they're waiting for the government's approval. But they fully expect to be open by the end of this year or early next year. And so definitely check that out if you are of that mindset to want to do that. I think it would be really cool. And hey, if you got an extra room for another passenger in there, you want to take me along, I'll gladly hop on there with you. So yeah, you always have that option. But anyway, I wanted to just throw that in there real quick. I also wanted to let you know that if I like to play poker, I like to play poker online. And my favorite free poker site, because I only play for free, obviously, because I'm always broke. But still, there's a free poker app called Zynga Poker, Zynga. And I'll leave a link down below if you want to play with me on there. By clicking that link, I believe you'll automatically be poker buddies. You know, you'll be on my buddy list. And you also get some free extra chips to start out with. And this is one of those free poker sites that's great, because even if you go completely broke in 2 hours, you'll have enough chips to jump back into a game, because they just throw chips at you. You know, you watch an ad, you get 2 million chips. Every 2 hours you can spin a wheel, and whatever amount it lands on, you'll get anywhere up to 8 million chips. You know, it's a ridiculous amount. Of course, the chips aren't worth any value or anything, but I've always loved playing poker back home. This gives me a chance to do that, scratch that itch without having to actually spend or lose any money, you know. And like I said, it's absolutely free. They don't sponsor me. They don't endorse me or anything, but if you sign up, you'll get a link. You can invite your friends too. And that means if you see me on there, if you're playing online and you see that I'm active online, you can join my table, and the next available seat, jump in. We can have a chat in the little chat box. And yeah, so if you like playing some No Limit Texas Hold'em, yeah, there's that option on there. I just thought I'd tell you, because I forgot to mention it last time, but there it is. Absolutely free. Ain't going to cost you a dime. Click that link, you can download it. All right. From Siem Reap, Cambodia, I will talk to you guys in the next one.